Perfect fishing weather! Yeah! Oh my god. I'm out here in a hailstorm and this is real fishing Holland. Hello folks and welcome to Real Fishing Holland. I'm Ralf and today I'm going to take you with me to the tiny pond that is behind my house, and I'm just trying to catch a couple of roaches, a couple of rods, maybe bream. And now of course I also took a second rod with me with spinner baits so I can pass some time looking for perch, pike and so on. So that's the tiny lake right here. Here you do see a fishing line, that's not mine. Somebody threw that into the tree right there, so I have to be careful if I want to get over there to the weeds. But yeah, here's the first throw of the day. Wish me luck. So for pre-baiting, I brought this mix right here. It's a pretty simple thing. It's cocos particles of the coconut and a bit of maize flour, nothing else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit in here. And I put in a bit of water and then I make a couple of balls and just throw them into the pond. So the biggest problem with this spot over here is that the wind is coming towards my direction. So every time I cast out that rather light montage, it's just drifting back. I'm trying to get close to those weeds, and this is where I want to get my bait. As you can see, I also cannot cast all too far with very light lets like that. About 2/3 into the distance towards the weeds. But hey, let's try something. As far as I'm using corn as bait, I'm just gonna take a handful of that and try to use this to lure in a couple of fish. Just a tiny remark on that, I used some vanilla aroma that I put into that jar here and just left that overnight so that the maize or the corn absorbs that taste. Let's see if this does the trick. As you can see, the birds also like the bait. So while we're waiting for some fish to bite on the other rod, let me just quickly show you my second rod that I have with me today for perch fishing. This is an NGT Travel Master. It's a travel rod, as you can see, with a lot of tiny parts, 6 in total. The rod itself has a length of 180 centimeters or 6 feet if you're using the Imperial system. The casting weight is 10 to 30 grams, so it's a nice lightweight type of rod to use for smaller fishes, smaller predators. And I'm using an AX2500 FB Shimano roll, and on that Shimano roll I do have an 0.10mm line. I changed this because I was talking to our local fishing guide, and he was laughing at me because I was using an 0.16 on that rod for perch, and he said that this line is more suitable for pike. So I downsized a bit, got a really thin line just to see if I can have a nicer feeling with this, if I can get a better touch with the bait. And yeah, let's just see if we can catch something, as usual. Alright folks, so we're half an hour in, and so far no action, no nibble whatsoever. But I did meet that boy right here that you can see in the corner of the screen. He's also out here spin fishing, he's going for pike, and he gave me a nice tip. Right down there where the pond takes a turn and the current picks up, right here where the bush is. He said that I can expect some pikes of about 60 centimeter length there. He frequently caught fish there, as he said, and I will give that a try later on. Just one remark, there's a tree stump that has fallen into the water, so I need to take a little care if I'm casting out there. But yeah, I'll show you more of that later. Let's get back to the rod. So I'm fishing for 1 hour now, and so far no action. Same thing also for the boy over there, which is a pity because if you look right here, this is just a really nice spot for pike. They can hide nicely underneath these bramble bushes and also underneath those weeds, and yeah, I expected more to happen, but yeah, that's fishing, right? I hope you folks don't mind. Who knows, maybe I will still catch some so I can show you some fish today. Just gotta keep on casting, because as a very, very true saying goes, once your fishing line gets wet, your chances increase. By the way, as it goes, this fishing line in the tree right here is actually from that boy. He wasted one of his brand new spinner baits, he said. Feel a little sorry for him. Well, change of plans. I'm going to give it a try with these tiny little fluorescent neon yellow type of grubs right here. Because so far there's been no action whatsoever with regular corn, maize corn right here. Maybe I just take two. Let's see if that works. Yeah, well folks, in my opinion, you just need to experiment a lot if you're fishing. It's all trial and error, you know. The more combinations of tackle and lines and bait and whatever you use, the more likely the chance that you catch something. And that's also when you learn something. If you don't try different types of things, you can't learn anything, right? So, let's go with these. Okay, so I'm packing up my stuff for a very simple reason. If you stay in a spot for too long without any catch, you know, it makes no sense to stay there and try your luck, because yeah, there's so much water here in the Netherlands, and if I don't catch anything here, it's much more likely that I will catch something anywhere else. So I'm going to walk down that direction now, try that corner that the boy Diego was talking about, and yeah, I will try to catch a pike there, and otherwise I go to a different pond. I hope that you can see this. Right here we still have quite some weeds, and also those trees that are overlapping. I'm going to get a little more aggressive now. I'm going to use a spinner, just don't know which yet. Maybe the silver one to start off with, this one right here. just to create a bit of commotion, a little bit of vibration in the water. Maybe that gets the pikes to attack. As you can see, it's starting to rain again. It's a constant on and off. Over there's the sun. Right here it's getting blue again, light blue sky, grey over here. This is going to be the day. Wow, that looked interesting. Looked like there was some movement. Let's first try to get over here. No, that's just the current. Sometimes it happens that you're putting out your lure right in front of your feet and all of a sudden from the edge there's a pike just attacking. Huh. Look at that, there's hail coming down. Perfect fishing weather! Yeah! Oh my god. Guys, if this isn't a reason to subscribe to my channel, I don't know what else is, so hit that red button. Ah, great, great, great. Won't you look at that? That's what the backpack looks like. Oh man, oh man. Okay, party people. That was just a bit of hail. Now I'm soaking wet, but I'm feeling great. Now I'm going to try that corner that Diego was talking about. Let's see what I can do here. Now I need to catch a fish. I guess I earned myself that, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ah, there was something. Could also have been an obstacle. I guess that must be the tree over there that Diego was talking about. Or was something else again. Ah, feels like there's some obstacles over there. I have to be really careful so I don't mess up my underline and get caught in whatever's on the bottom there. 3 more casts right here on this location and then I'm moving on. There's really nothing happening here. I just also switched to a spoon, silver spoon. I can show it to you right here. See? This one right here. Old and rusty, but usually got me some catch, so it's kind of like one of my lucky spoons. 2 more casts and then it's time to move on to a different location. Ah, you don't say. There was something, but I think that was just a rock. Final cast. If that's going to be a catch, that would be all too awesome. Nope, just to leave. Which means time to leave. Well, good day to you too, sir. Let's go. So this is the new spot. I hope that this is going to be my joker today, because here we got the current coming through from the other side of the pond. Nice structure here with the pole and everything. So maybe there's some pike, some perch, some sort of sander maybe. And then also if you take a look down there, you got those willow trees hanging over that water that's moving towards this direction, right? So those are two very nice spots to go for predatory fish. Let's see if I can catch some. Okay, wait a second. Let me get up here. See, this is kind of like an issue. You're not supposed to go in there. I know what this looks like, but it's not a fish. I'm stuck again and I can't get it out. Oh man. It's one of these days. One of these days. Hey. That trick worked. I got it. So in case you've never seen this before, what you do is you take your line like this, bend the rod a bit, open your lock right here, and then you just remove it, like remove the hand so that snaps out. That worked. Lucky me. Yeah. Look at the bend. So I'm gonna give it a try right here now. See if I can get something out of there. Got stuck again. Give me a sec. I ripped off my underline and now I just have to give it a try without any fluorocarbon line. But yeah, if you take a look right here, that's the last pond that I'm going to fish at today. I know that there's carp in there, but they're probably all the way to the center of the water right over there, and I will not be able to cast out that far with those lightweight rods. But I'm nevertheless gonna give it a try. Just gonna take both this edge here and the other one, and after that I'm gonna call it a day. As you can see, it's a constant on and off with that rain and hail, and then the sun is coming back out, and then there's rain again, and then there's hail again, and sun. What a day. So I'm going to do my final casts for today. Maybe in this area there's still some carp that might take a bit of mice that I put on that tiny float there. But yeah, if it doesn't work out, I hope you don't mind. That's just fishing. I'm going to wrap it up from here. I'm gonna pack my stuff, head home and take a nice hot shower. I'm really sorry that I couldn't show you any catch today, but that's just how it goes once in a while, right? But if you did like the video nevertheless, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. Up until then, thanks for watching, have a great time outdoors, and good fishing. Bye bye.